Hello and welcome to what is a look at and review of this DVD collection, which is the classic BBC comedy Dad's Army by Jimmy Perry and David Croft. I should know those off the top of my head, but yes, those are the creators, and of course you have the great British cast of what is one of the best sitcom situation comedies, I should say, ever has been. It really is one of the best ones, and it's generation of people who have watched this and have enjoyed it. But you can get the collection, but I'll be honest, this isn't just recently released when this video will go published. It's been out a while, but for people who are coming up to Christmas and things like that, obviously people don't want to know, and you may have stumbled across this video because you've typed in Dad's Army or me, Adam Roy Morgan. Doubtful though, very doubtful. Please subscribe. But of course, you know, the situation comedy. Now, if you haven't seen this, check out the BBC iPlayer. There's bound to be an episode on there every now and again, or some other way of filming, but it is really, really funny for the sort of situation comedy, and the cast and characters blend together nicely. Even now, in 2016, there is people just like the characters that were set between 1939 and 1945 and beyond. Yeah, it's just that old-fashioned comedy you just don't get anymore, and that's why I wanted to do a little video on the actual box set. To give it a 10 out of 10 stars, I would give it a 8.5 as it were, for the situation comedy. Some of the humour is, let's just say, a little bit outdated and not particularly PC anymore, but if you think back in the 70s, what was funny then might not necessarily be funny now, or humour from from the 1940s that were included in the writing of this might not be funny now, but there's still, particularly in British culture, there is a lot of Dad's Army, particularly some of the quotes, you know, "Don't panic, you stupid boy," and of course, "Your name will also go on the list. Don't tell him, Pike." Spoilers ahead. But the actual box set itself, what do you get with this? You do get, on the box set, I'm just reading this off the back, how lazy am I? On the back you do get series 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 series of the fantastic show. But if you notice, I didn't say series 2, and that's because, according to this, there was only 3 surviving episodes of season 2, or series 2, whichever way you want to call it. And that's because way back in the day when this was filmed, children, those of you who wasn't born this millennia or even this decade, as it were, you wouldn't know about the big round films that, you know, I remember as a small child, and anyone older than probably, say, let's say 15 and below, you wouldn't know about the big round films. And these films, great big round films, not like now you just type it in YouTube and it comes up. No. It's the great big round films that are on, and they were stored away, and some of them might have deteriorated, gone missing or whatnot, but they did find 3 episodes of the series that are on this box set. But you do get the Christmas specials. What you don't get, one film is particularly bad. It's like, okay, does star the original cast of Dad's Army, but the recent film of Dad's Army, where it was all recast and things like that, which is absolutely awful, thankfully is not included on this box set. But having a look at the box set itself, if you just look at that there, you get all sorts of information, basically what's on the back there. But a good thing about this, particularly for just to keep up and see where you're going, it does have one big episode guide there. And there's many box sets which I'll probably do a video of every now and again, as and when I feel like it. Look at this for a DVD. If you like your DVD box sets, look at that. 1, 2, they're probably in the wrong order. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, we're still going. 10, 11, 12, 14. Now, if you get this for someone's birthday or Christmas or what have you, oh, that will keep them busy. Particularly if they do like this particular situation comedy. It's very old-fashioned comedy. It is going on 40 years, I believe, older this particular box set is. But very, very funny. I did get this for Christmas a few years ago, but only now have I decided to do a video on it. Why? Don't ask. But that's just a little look at to see if you are thinking of buying this, that's what you get. This is why I've done this video. Not necessarily to review, because I'm quite biased towards this. I think it's fantastic. But it just to show you what you get in this particular box set. So there you go. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. Or do you like Dad's Army? Do you dislike Dad's Army? You know, all the usual YouTubey questions people get to write and get you to comment. But there you go. So there we have it, the complete, at the moment, complete Dad's Army collection. So I'm Adam Paul Morgan. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra a bit. Stupid boy.